probably are only going to need one.
I was gonna put. Well,
You were going to put like 9.
was well, no,
Weren't you?
I was actually gonna put in 3, and I was worried that wasn't enough.
Yeah, I knew it. So, with a vehicle this size, I can say 1 is going to do it for you.
Okay. Come on, Bars,
In
stick up.
fact, there you go, Bars. Let's see, what else would you want? So if you're piped up, that means you probably want to have the ability to refill hydrogen and oxygen. So do you want to have a generator on here, or do you just want to have some tanks?
Um, I don't know yet.
Okay.
I'm not.
You
I'm
probably
not to
just,
the extra stuff yet. Right now, I got 2 batteries. You think that's enough?
I think it's too many.
You think 2 batteries is too many?
Yeah. Dude, all it has is wheels.
Well, it's gonna have an ore detector. It's gonna have an
Okay.
antenna.
Okay.
It has a
And,
gyro.
a gyro, I mean, a rover doesn't use a lot of power.
And let's face it, at some point it's going to have some thrusters because we're going to get stuck in something and we're going to need a little bit of thrust to get us out. It's only going to
or
have
or we're
thrusters
gonna
in the
switch to
back.
3x3. Or we're gonna switch to 3x3s instead of two by
I
twos.
think just some thrusters in the back to give us.
Why don't you use atmospheric thrusters? Low power usage.
That's fine. I just want thrusters. Some thrusters.
Yeah, yeah. Use atmospheric. You just stick one right between the wheels in the back there.
Well, I want probably more than one, but we'll see. I mean, that's kind of probably where I put them, but I like the other ones because they would take up less space. But I think 2
So,
batteries is not too many.
okay.
And since it's my challenge,
It is your build.
you can say that I screwed it up later, but right now I'm sticking with the 2 batteries.
For now, this is your mistake, and you're sticking to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's all good.
So
So, one thing I would like to tell you though is, for like bumpers, it's really a good idea to use these beam blocks instead of the cubes. And the reason is, and I realize you're just kind of like throwing shapes together to get things working, but beam blocks don't deform when they take damage, which is really nice for blocks that are the most prone to taking hits.
cool.
Yeah,
You can replace those. I'll let you. I don't make things look pretty. We know this about me.
it's my job, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
There it is.
So I got power. I got 1 gyro. Very nervous, but I have places for more gyros if I need it. Um, I have a power seat. I have side seats that I think are really cool. On the back,
Let's just do this.
we can
There we go.
certainly put um, the engines and the tanks, whatever. So we'll probably need. We don't have ice though.
We don't have ice, you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, we're not
Well,
gonna
I
get
mean,
ice here, right?
well, that's the thing is we can siphon, or we can just like trickle air with a vent on depressurize. So we don't really need an air tank on this. We just need a small air vent somewhere. And they also double as conveyor connections. So like literally, you could just cut one of the conveyor connections you have and just put an air vent there and set it to depressurize, and then bam, free air. But you might want to consider putting
What?
some small, maybe a couple small hydrogen tanks for quick refills. And then that way we just refill gas with gases directly from the main grid rather than generate it.
So we don't need an engine on this thing.
You mean a H2O2 generator?
Yeah.
Well, you could, but it would require power, and we're quickly becoming an everything vehicle when really all we're doing is scouting.
I'm not doing everything. I was. I mean, I can put some tanks on there so we can get it from the main ship and then go. But
Yeah,
when we don't need oxygen, Or do we want an oxygen tank and then what? Two hydrogen tanks, or just one hydrogen tank? What do you think?
Well, zero oxygen tanks, just a vent, and like maybe a couple small hydrogen tanks.
Okay.
That's what I would think. I mean, because again, when it's not going to be like, I mean, I've got 3 bottles on me, so it's going to be, it's going to be a lot for me to run out of that. And then if I have to siphon it off a vehicle, if I take an entire small tank, that's okay. That'll get me by. We just don't need to make this thing like, you know, um, a walking hydrogen bomb or a rolling hydrogen bomb. What we need is just like, yeah, just to be able to scan the ores, drive around, do a little bit of a like a midnight cruise. Let's see.
Let's
Can we do
see.
face of this? Uh, if do some with these.
Where's the fan on that? Oh, there it is. Okay. One of these.
Is that
And we want one of these. And then we need one of these. Okay.
Oh man, we could make this thing with a little custom turret controller in the back, make it like a little machine gunner scene. Although we need that spot for the connector.
Well, we got all this back stuff. If I move the fan forward 2, then you could put something in the back here. Do you need a big connector or a little connector for the? But then
Um,
whatever.
think small connector, I think. But no, don't worry, don't sweat it. I'm overthinking it. Oh, I see what you did here. Okay, nice. Well,
I know I have a connector. Where are you? Maybe I
guess
don't.
the thing is,
Yeah, there it is.
I didn't realize how much of a face I made on the front of this thing until I looked at it square on.
Yep. Okay. So we got our connector. We got 2
Okay.
hydrogen tanks, small. We have a fan. It's all hooked into the cargo, which is hooked into the front seat. So if I were to sit in the front seat, I should fill things up. I'm getting, well,
You should
oxygen
get
is,
yeah, oxygen because you got a fan, but you don't have anything in the tanks, right?
oxygen is going
'Cause,
down, not going up.
well, it would go down because your bottles are refilling. So you'll notice the bottle will kind of like cap at like, or your oxygen cap at like 40-ish. And when it's doing that, if you look in your inventory, your oxygen bottle will be slowly filling up. And then once that's full, it will fill your primary oxygen the rest of the way.
Yeah, I'm getting nothing.
Did you set the vent to depressurize?
I did not.
Oh, that's your problem. There you go. I set it to pressurize. Now you should be getting
Okay.
oxygen.
Hydrogen I'm not getting,
Yeah, you wouldn't,
but
because there's no hydrogen in the vehicle.
there's two tanks.
Yes, but the tanks are empty.
Yeah, but I should be getting that through the block you hooked everything up to, right?
No, that's not a conveyor connection here.
I was joking.
Not, it could be. This actually is built on a conveyor port, so you could, but you'd have to, the trick is now you'd have to free the vehicle from it to do that.
Okay, I want to take some inventory at the moment. So, I have 6 wheels. You're gonna set those up. Back ones are for power, front ones are for steering. I have cargo, I have 2 batteries. We have 1 gyro, we have a connector. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Oh, I do have an antenna and a ore detector.
No detector. Yeah, I've got them both turned off right now, just for
Yeah,
conservation.
that's cool. I could put a reactor on there. Don't know if I need it though.
Well, you could put it on there and turn it off and throw like, 5 ingots in it, and for like emergency backup power. Nothing's better for generating power than that.
Yeah, and I got a space for it, so oh, it needs a connection, so we should have one. Unless I put something in this way. Okay, I can fix that. We will get rid of this. Okay. Then we will put that right here. What? Fine. And then we will put. Where are ya? Right there. We're gonna put you right there. Okay. So then all I gotta do is I want uranium. I will take that and I will go over here. Reactor, small reactor. There we go. Okay. Reactor. Toggle lock off. Yep. Okay. So, somebody put something on here, an event controller, of course. Why not?
You know?
'Cause
Yep.
I love automation, you know.
Well, basically, yeah, you know how you have to set up your groups and your toolbars and all this stuff? Well, I just set up the groups, I set up the conditions, and I just have everything happen automatically. So in this case, when you sit in the driver's seat, headlights should come on. Though I haven't grouped it yet because we don't have a name for it, so grouping is kind of awkward without a name.
Okay, now I want one last thing.
There's currently small grid 4076.
I have to see what it looks like before I can name it, sir. So, is it that? Yeah.
I'm forcing a lot of saves, but I do wonder if reducing the graphics has helped. I've disabled ambient occlusion and I've reduced my shadows. And usually those two things, or at least the shadow quality, is one of the things that really kills the game for me. At least the frames rate in the game. About yeah, I was gonna say 2 or 3 boxes, which you can get away with.
2 or 3 what?
2 or 3 blocks after a thruster.
Yeah, I turned on the right overlay.
Yep, yep.
I know. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was just trying to give confirmation.
I'm the expert here. I have
I
I
was
have
trying to be
five
I was
million
trying to be
hours in
nice, I
this game.
promise. That's just
I have
that's,
5 million hours in this game.
I'm
Okay.
getting close to 3K.
Yeah, that does not
Like
surprise me. Um,
I think I'm almost on 2,900.
yeah, this is gonna be so cool. Not that. Not that. Not that. What I want. Is that all I got?
Here is Sandy.
It is. It's very sandy. Guess we'll take that one. That one. That one. Let's go ahead and take those.
I feel like this needs like a person's name, like um Mitchell or something like that.
Okay.
Like a proper human name, because it's got quite the face on it. I mean, it even looks like it's smiling. Well, this thing will break really well.
That's not what I want. I want. Yeah, we go with these.
I see what you're doing.
Fine. I'm gonna succeed this. Just wait. Okay, and I kinda want. I want. Is it these guys, maybe?
I'm gonna give you a little bubble cockpit. Apparently.
Why won't you go there? Okay. But you'll let me put that there. Come on, guys. That's silly.
Mm, depends on the mount points. Because that circular one, you have to like attach the sides of it to something.
I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be workable, but we'll go with that.
Sure. Yep, and you can color those, and
Oh yeah.
they have emissive colors, which is really nice. It looks even better. The face somehow it improved the face. Now he has like a little silly hat.
Hmm.
It looks like you're petting him now. There you go. That's right. Good car. Good car.
Good car.
You're a nice car. You're doing great. You're doing just awesome right now. Let's see how much I trust the game. I slash save just then.
It's probably best.
Ah, this is cool. Ah, the bubble cockpit is actually kind of rad. It's like a little like it's like a scooter with a giant windshield on the front of it. I like it.
Don't tell me one of these isn't right. This one? No, that one looks good. Is that one? Okay. Okay. And so, let's see. This will be. Why won't it let me change
Um, if you delete everything, sometimes it's like, what are you doing? And then it'll like reprint the name. It's better if I just go to the beginning and start typing the name and then delete the rest. It's kind of a weird bug.
the name?
A
Okay. So,
Randy Rover. Hello, Randy.
that's Randy. So we got full power. We got some stuff. I think I want to be not connected at this point. Did you set suspension on the tires?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you want to set up those things. So now, just so everybody knows, when you have an expert, he's now my mechanic, so he can set up all that. And I'm
Mm,
gonna have to make more coffee soon. I'm out. I'm out.
I think the wheels are going to be okay now. So let me put these headlights together. So now that we got a vehicle name.
Stay where you're at and look at my stream.
Nice.
You're just gonna.
I'm really programming this thing hard right now. I
That was
just
funny. Yeah.
uh
What I kind of wanted with the neon was the cool little undercarriage kind of thing. I think these in the back will probably get broken off, so we might have to put a bumper on the back just to
sure.
protect those. Plus, we need the red lights, but I want to get it disconnected before we do that. But I didn't want to
Um,
disconnect until after the suspension is set, so we can take this little meter drop fall. So,
yep.
but all in all, I'm digging it. I think it works.
Yep. I think we're doing good. And I am setting up the control seat and the actions for it. So we are getting all the things turning on and off automatically. Um, yes. There we go. Okay. The only things that really turn on and off right now are the thrusters and the headlights. So when you get in the seat, thrusters turn on. Get out of the seat, thrusters turn off.
Okay, I don't really want the thrusters turning on automatically. They're more of a I have a hill I have to get up, and there's no way that I'd get traction for that.
Sure, I follow. Okay, so
So
you
they're like
want
kind
to
of a
manually.
button as a boost. They're like my nitrous. You gotta have some nitrous.
Okay, well that's your button number one now.
Okay.
Your headlights will come on and off. Now you said something about a rear bumper.
Well, once we disconnect, we're gonna need something to protect these little neons that I put in.
The ones in the back?
Yeah, we may get
Maybe.
rid of those, but I
Maybe.
just think if I back into something, they're gonna break. And we do
Sure.
need the rear light. You know, the red. Gotta have the red. So I'm gonna bust this free.
Yeah, so you can put like these guys in.
That's cool. I'm gonna bust this free.
Okay.
You want to be in the seat so
Sure.
it doesn't roll away because that's happened to me before.
Sure. Yeah. Parking is on.
Okay, so now we just need some lights to finish this sucker up. The light, I need that. Kind of like
I'm gonna
this.
chrome out the wheels, I think. Yeah, chrome those guys. And then maybe chrome the bumper? Yeah, chrome the bumper. And the headlights. And chrome the taillights too. These to be red.
Yep, they have to be red. They're in the back.
Well, what I find is this slight orange red looks more like a vehicle red. There's just a tiny bit of green in it, and it makes it this orangey red, and that somehow makes looks more like a traditional like incandescent vehicle bulb. Of course, now LEDs are just like red, but still. Let me adjust these because that's got some throw to it. Just don't need it to be that intense.
Don't really need that. This is going to be. What did you name things? RR?
RR.
Yeah, with the brackets because you make me type more.
Well, honestly, it has to do with the with some of the programming scripts that I use that they like it when you group stuff in a particular way, and so I tend to um group I just follow that standard in everything I do. And then it just makes it easy when I install the script, I don't have to rename anything because it's already figured. Good old Randy. Um, like this color? Well, we doing this? No. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, we can't. Offset lights. These things need to be tail lights. You tend to underscore your naming conventions, don't you?
I'm gonna do it in here.
I
You
did
have the
add
little
easy block.
brackets, so
I did give you easy block renaming.
yeah, but I'm not
Oh,
gonna do that.
oh, uh,
So yeah, there we go. So you hit the thrusters, so that's
it's
okay.
there's a group now. Yeah,
There it is. I just
you
want to
just
get that RR in front of neons. Did they not show up in the K menu?
no. There's nothing to do with them.
I thought you could
They just
change their color.
You have to paint them.
I have to paint them.
Yeah, so if you want to like
Uh,
blue, you just
ice blue. You know, just 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 a little blue in, kind of thing. I don't want a blue blue, but like a ice blue. Okay.
yeah,
I think that would look really cool.
yeah, I think so.
And did you get the circles underneath? I don't know if you can
Um,
get the circles underneath.
can you gyro up so I can get under it?
Not with one gyro. If I had all my gyros, probably.
If only.
But somebody said one was enough. So,
We'll add more.
there's some there. So I gotta have a block. 2, 1, and I do a shift. Hey, quit moving me. I'm trying to do something here.
Sorry, sheesh.
I mean, I'm trying to,
Oh, I didn't see these. You got these up here too.
yeah. And let's see if I can get. I don't know if I can get those circles. They may just have to stay white. Yeah, they're gonna have to stay white. At least until we go from there.
Might I recommend some solars?
Yeah, they're gonna go in the back here.
Nice.
That's kind of this whole open area. I don't
Let's.
know if I have one on my toolbar at the moment. I don't think I do. Solar. So we're gonna do. Is it this? Blue, amber, or black? I like the blues really.